Nice to be in Melbourne.
Yeah, it is good. AFL finals week, so there's plenty going on, but more importantly, we've got a Bledisloe to win, so we've freshened up, had a few days off, and we've got an Aussie side that's hurting after their loss against South Africa, so there's a great feeling in camp at the moment.
Was it nice to get away from footy like that for a few days, go and see family and friends and whatnot after the Pumas matches?
Yeah, for sure. It's always nice having a break, but I think after the nature of our season and we just come off a good win, you just want to get back on the horse and keep the ball rolling, I guess. So, yeah, like I said, it was a nice couple of days off, but there's a lot of excitement in this group, and we're facing a fresh beast in Australia this week who are going to present something different to RG and South Africa. So, yeah, it's a good week.
How much different do you expect the Wallabies to be from your opponents so far this season?
Oh, very different. Like that's the nature of the Rugby Championship. You got to prepare, learn quickly, perform, and then roll on to another international team. So I guess the teams that can adapt and learn the quickest and execute on the weekend go the best. So yeah, we're learning a little bit. It's only the start of the week, so we'll learn a lot more as the week goes on.
Scott, question for you around the breakdown. We've seen quite a few different interpretations, like sort of varied quite a bit. How have you seen it this year in terms of I'm not saying you have to specific about the refereeing, but just the variation in interpretation?
Yeah, I think it's probably just not this year. It's I guess it's rugby in general. Week to week, yeah, can have a different referee, and they'll probably have a slight different view on the breakdown and how they want to ref the game. So it's part of being a rugby player. Early on in the game, you have to get an indication on how the game's going to be refed at the breakdown, and the team that adapts the quickest to that, and yeah, gets on with it, I guess. Yeah, often comes out on top.
Have you found it much more of a challenge this year?
Possibly not. I think you know, we play in Super Rugby down here, so the refs are well connected, and then when you go to international, you have to adapt with, I guess, different refs each week. So nothing too much changes. If there's anything that are currently hot on, our coaches might, you know, teach us some habits at the breakdown and what to look for in our decision making to help us.
Jordy, I think you're both at the AFL last night, but what was the occasion like and the atmosphere? Enjoy it?
Yeah, it's cool. Understanding a different game, and yeah, it's kind of interesting concept to grasp a whole city that's just so mad on one sport. So it's good to get a taste of that, and I guess get out of the environment and come back fresh again today and prepare for the Australians.
Any lessons about taking balls in the air, high balls in the air that you could take from last night?
Yeah, it's quite physical, and they've got such high skill sets, so it's quite interesting to watch as an outside back who loves kicking and catching, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I guess it is AFL City, as you said. Probably you guys are going to go a bit under the radar this week. Is that something you're sort of comfortable with or enjoying, perhaps?
Yeah, it's good. I don't think it makes a difference to us in the way we want to prepare, to be honest. Yeah, whether everyone's talking about us out there or not, we've got a job to do. We need to prepare accordingly, and there's an Australian side that hasn't had a taste of the Bledisloe in a long time, so if we're any short of our mark in terms of our preparation, we just open ourselves up, so we're going to nail each day this week.
Obviously, Shannon's not here this week. Played a bit of blindside for the All Blacks this year. Would that be a role you'd be comfortable stepping up to again this week if selected there?
Yeah, I guess so. I think yeah, if the coaches name me there or say I can cover there, then yeah, I'll grab that opportunity with two hands.